Well, today marks day 6 of the impeachment trial for suspended Texas Attorney General Ken Paxton. We are more than halfway through testimony. The prosecution started the day with 9 hours left, the defense with 12 hours. Here's a live look at the Senate floor right now. Testimony is still underway with Brandon Kamek on the stand. Natalie Haddad has been watching this trial from the newsroom, following it the entire time. Natalie, what have you learned?
Hi, Morgan. Day 6 of Paxton's impeachment trial started with a key witness who we just saw in that live feed. He's one many have arguably been waiting to hear from. It's Brandon Kamek. He's a Houston-based attorney. Paxton hired him to investigate law enforcement and other entities who were investigating Nate Paul. Now, as a reminder, Nate Paul is a Paxton donor and an Austin businessman under investigation by the FBI. Now, Kamek testified today that Michael Wynn, a former lawyer for Paxton, recommended he work for Paxton. Now, by the time he was hired, Paxton's top deputies had already met repeatedly with Paul and repeatedly urged Paxton to back away from Paul. Now, Kamek testified that Paxton personally reached out to him to have him investigate those investigating Paul and said he lacked support from his own top deputies to do so.
He couldn't get his own staff would not work on what he wanted them to work on.
All right. They said they would not work on it?
That's correct. And he mentioned that, he just wanted to find out the truth and about what happened.
Now, Kamek said today he did not know the full scope of the case when he was being interviewed by Paxton to be outside counsel for Paul. He said he knew he was supposed to be investigating local and federal government, but did not know Paul was under federal investigation himself. Now, Kamek, as we just saw, is still on the witness stand, and we're going to have more takeaways from his testimony, including ways that he was hired and then fired and other ways that Paxton and Kamek communicated right here on WFAA at 5. Morgan.
All right, Natalie, thank you. And right now, investigative reporter Tanya Iser is live on our streaming app, WFAA Plus. That's on Apple TV, Roku, and Amazon Fire TV. She will be joined by legal and political experts throughout this entire trial to give us insight and analysis on the testimony you're going to hear. And if you're on the go, we are also streaming this on WFAA.com and on our YouTube channel.